Hello student, myself Digan Sakhiwala. I am your science sir. Today we will continue chapter number 15, improvement in food resources. Dear student, today we are going to learn about the manure. Second thing, we are going to learn about the fertilizers. Okay, so one by one we will start. Manure contains a large quantity of organic matter and also supplies small quantity of nutrients to the soil. Okay, so manure contains large quantity of organic matter. Dear student, you know that what is called organic matter. Organic compounds are called hydrocarbon compound. Okay, the compound which is made up of carbon and hydrogen, they are called the hydrocarbon compound. Initially, scientists believe that the hydrocarbon compounds are available from the organs of plant and animal, so they give the name organic compound. But later on they find that in so many product or so many places where the hydrocarbon compounds are available. Okay, so manure contains large quantity of organic matter and also supplies small quantity of nutrients to the soil. So as we need nutrients, okay, like we need carbohydrate, protein, fat, like that also element plant also need the, like we need the nutrients, same way the plant also need the nutrients. Okay, like we need carbohydrate, protein, fat, same way the plant also require the nutrients. Manure is prepared by the decomposition of animal excreta, plant waste. Manure help in the enriching the soil with the nutrients and organic matter and increasing the fertility. So here, dear student, what is given that how manures can be prepared. Okay, it is prepared from the naturally available thing. Like manure is prepared by the decomposition of animal excreta, cow dung are there, and the plant waste like branches, leaves, flower, fruits are there. Manure help in the enriching the soil with the nutrients and organic matter, increasing the fertility. So whatever the nutrients are there, like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium are there, they are called main nutrients. They are easily going into the plant by the manure. The bulk of the organic matter in manure help in improving the soil structure. This involves increasing the water holding capacity in the sandy soil. So generally sandy soil are there, they cannot absorb the water. Water holding capacity is less. So what is the function of manure? The bulk of organic matter in manure help in the improving the soil structure. This involves increasing the water holding capacity. It increases the water holding capacity. The clay soil, the large quantity of organic matter help in drainage and avoiding the water logging. Okay, so in the clay soil, the large quantity of organic matter help in the drainage and avoiding the water logging. Okay, in using the manure, we use biological waste material which is advantageous in protection of environment from the excessive use of fertilizers. Now dear student, fertilizer we prepare artificially in the industry. Okay, whereas manure is easily available from the plant or animal. Okay, so in using the manure, we use a biological waste material which is advantageous in protecting the environment from the excessive use of fertilizer. Okay, using biological waste material is also a way of recycling farm waste. Based on the kind of biological material used, manure can be used as, so manure can be used as two way, like what, compost and vermicompost, and other is the green manure. Okay, so we can recycle it, whatever waste material are there in the farm. Okay, biological waste material are there, by recycling them we can use them as a manure. Compost and vermicompost, the process in which the farm waste material like the livestock excreta, cow dung, vegetable waste, animal refuse, domestic waste, sewage waste, straw, eradicated weeds, etc. is decomposed in the pits is known as the composting. Okay, so compost and vermicompost. So here we have cow dung are there, vegetable waste are there, straw are there, domestic waste are there, sewage waste are there. We keep in the one pit. Okay, they are all are decomposed in the pit is known as what? Composting manure. The compost is rich in organic matter and nutrients. Compost is prepared by using the earthworm to hasten the process of decomposition of plant and animal refuse. This is called the vermicompost. So vermicompost, in that we can add earthworm, and because of that reason the decomposition of plant and animal take place fast. Whatever the excreta are there, plant, leaves, cow dung, and that is take place fast. Decomposition reaction become fast, and this is called what? Vermicompost. Green manure. Prior to the sowing of the crop seeds, some plants like sun hemp or guar are grown and then mulched by the plugging them into the soil. So here some plants are there, okay, and they are mulch by plugging them into the soil, and they are the example of what? Green manure. Prior to the sowing the crop seeds, some plants like sun hemp or guar are grown and then mulched by plugging them into the soil. These green plants thus turn into the green manure, which help in the enriching the soil in nitrogen and phosphorus. Dear student, I told you that in manure and fertilizer, three elements are most important. One is nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. So by the green manure, we can enrich the soil by the nitrogen and the phosphorus. Fertilizer. Before going on fertilizer, as a Surat student, we should know that in Surat, at Hajira, one company is there, it is called Kripco, and generally they are preparing urea. Okay, urea formula is what? NH2CONH2. Fertilizer is prepared in the industry, whereas the manure we can prepare from the organic material. Fertilizers are commercially plant nutrients. Fertilizers supply nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. They are used to ensure good vegetative growth, leaves, branches and flowers, giving rise to the healthy plants. So here we can say that fertilizers are commercially plant nutrients. Fertilizers supply mainly nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Dear students, so many students are confused. Potassium, it is started with P, but its symbol is what? K. They are used to ensure the good vegetative growth. We can use leaves, branches and flower, giving rise to the healthy plants. Fertilizers are a factor in the higher yield of high cost farming. Okay, so it is a factor which causes the higher yield. Okay, but it has disadvantages are also there, and high cost farming. Fertilizers should be applied carefully in the terms of proper dose, time and observing the pre and post application precaution for their complete utilization. So fertilizer are what? They are industrially prepared, so they are chemically prepared, so they have adverse effect also. Because of that reason we have to take some care. Fertilizers should be applied carefully in the terms of proper dose, time, observing pre and post application precaution for their complete utilization. For example, sometimes fertilizer get washed away due to the excessive irrigation and we are not fully absorbed by the plants. This excess fertilizer then leads to water pollution. So many times what happens, by the irrigation system we apply so much water is going, and because of that reason whatever fertilizers are there, they are going with the water and it causes the water pollution. It is called eutrophication. When the amount of fertilizer are increases, then the water is covered by the green algae. Okay, and it causes the eutrophication, and because of the eutrophication dissolved oxygen is decreases, and as dissolved oxygen is decreases in the water, the marine animals are there or aquatic animals are there or aquatic plants are there, they are not getting the enough amount of dissolved oxygen, and it causes what? Water pollution. Continuous use of fertilizer is an area can destroy the soil fertility. Okay, as well as we use the continuously fertilizer, then it destroy the fertility of the soil, because the organic matter in the soil is not replenished and microorganisms in the soil are harmed by the fertilizer. So this fertilizer has the adverse effect on the microorganism like earthworm, or we have the rhizobium bacteria are there. So whenever we use excess amount of fertilizer, then it has the adverse effect on the microorganism. Short-term benefit of using fertilizer and long-term benefit of using manure for the maintaining soil fertility have to be considered while aiming for optimum yields in the crop production. Short-term benefit, fertilizer give the short-term benefit, but it has many bad effects are there. Okay, so short-term benefit using the fertilizer and long-term benefit of using manure. So we have so much benefit are there when we use the manure for maintaining the soil fertility, to be considered while aiming of obtaining yields in the crop production. Organic farming is a farming system with minimal or no use of chemical or fertilizer, herbicide, pesticide, etc., and with a maximum input of organic manures, recycled farm waste, straw, livestock excreta, use of bioagents such as the culture of blue-green algae in preparation of biofertilizer, neem leaves or turmeric specifically in the grain storage, as biopesticide with the healthy cropping system. We should do the organic farming, like Salman Khan farmhouse are there, is there like that. So many celebrities, they have different farm or farmhouses are there. In that they are doing the organic farming. So organic farming, in that they are not using any type of chemical like fertilizer, pesticide, herbicide. Okay, they generally use the biofertilizers. Okay, so organic farming is a farming system with the minimal or no use of chemical or fertilizer like herbicide, pesticide, and with the maximum input of organic manures, recycle farm waste like straw, livestock excreta, use of bioagents such as culture of blue-green algae in the preparation of biofertilizer. So whenever we want to make the fertilizer, then we can make from the blue-green algae, or we can use neem leaves or turmeric specifically in the green storage as what biopesticide. We should avoid the pesticide, chemical pesticide, but we can use biopesticide by using the neem leaves or the turmeric. Okay, and with healthy cropping system. These cropping systems are beneficial insect, pest and weed control beside the providing the nutrients. So this type of cropping system is very important. Okay, so these cropping system are beneficial in the insect, pest control beside the providing the nutrients. So dear student, this is all about the today's portion. Today we learn about the manure and fertilizer. If you like my video, then like and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.